All right, so I was telling my brother earlier today about a different way I learned to make gravy that's not nearly as complicated as the way we grew up with. And so you need about 3 ounces of canola oil, something like that. Obviously, I'm making enough that I'm going to have to throw some out because I can't eat all of that. You can add your salt and pepper while you're waiting for the oil to heat. We'll let that heat up for a minute when we get ready to add our flour. So, this makes like the best brown gravy ever. It's so much less work than the way I normally go about it, because in the canola oil it won't clump at all. Alright, so find a whisk. And we'll stir that in until we get a nice roux going. Then you can always use less ingredients, because I always make more than I need, and then if I have to give some to the dogs outside, then that part's fine. But I'd rather not run out of gravy when I'm having my lunch. So we'll keep stirring that in, letting it get hotter. Okay. And here's the part where it gets fun, because never made gravy like this till I saw somebody else do it, and it's so much easier than the way I've always gone about it, which is fighting the milk and the clumps and so forth like that. So you add beef broth. And it instantly thickens, see? It's crazy how it does that. I've never made gravy in my life that went about it quite that way. And then the only thing you have to have on hand after that is enough beef broth to keep it thinned. Because you can always add a little bit more flour if you get it too thick. Or too thin, I mean, but it will continue to, just a little bit goes a long way, but the beef broth takes care of most of the seasoning for the gravy. So you can keep thinning it down till you get the consistency you want. See? And there's no clumps. It gets creamy, smoothie. It works unbelievably well. And it turns into perfect gravy for biscuits and gravy, or little steak fingers and gravy, or whatever you want to do. But it gets just exactly where you'd like to be, and it's easy to adjust, because it doesn't change on you as fast as regular cream gravy would with just flour and milk and bacon grease or so forth like that. And so I'm going to send this to my brother so he can see what I was talking about. So he can try it and see if he likes it as much as I do.